Welcome back, viewers, to another news hour on Jamono Media and Products. We first begin with our headlines. Senabu and 2 others charged with manslaughter. 7 GTSC staff accused of negligence resulting in loss of GR box worth $1 million. We will not let Baba Jah or any person hide behind president to insult or attack our leaders. As State Intelligence Services gets new Deputy Director General. Those were the headlines. We now have the news in detail. Mumbai, the ex-wife of Bob Keita, has appeared before the Kanifing Magistrates Court accused of causing the death of Muhammad, the son of her sister, who was at the center of Bob's rape trial. Senabu was arraigned with 2 others, her brother Chernambai and Kibili Dembele, before Principal Magistrate Omar Jabang on a charge of manslaughter, which attacks a maximum punishment of life imprisonment. However, the case was transferred to the High Court for attack of jurisdiction. Commissioner Abdullah Sane and Inspector Lamintra Wale appeared for the IGP, while lawyer Kombege and Saga Jahate appeared for the accused. Meanwhile, Principal Magistrate Jabang has ordered for their remand at Mile 2 pending appearance at the High Court. Senabu, who is the founder of Saks Beauty, was arrested and detained last Friday after she returned with the corpse of the child from Senegal, where he died. The death of the child raised public outcry, leading the police to open investigations into the circumstances surrounding his death. It was alleged that the child was left inside a vehicle unattended with doors and windows locked. The trio are expected to take her plea when they appeared at the High Court. The Standard understands that they will have to undergo COVID-19 tests before being remanded. 7 Gambia Transport Service Company workers were arraigned before Kanifing Magistrate Court for alleged neglect of official duty, which resulted in the loss of GR box, which worth $1 million. Yunusa Gassama, Karamo Sane, Siaka Jane, Ibrahim Maram, Dauda Fadera, Chindu Gay, and Jibril Juve are all pleaded not guilty to the charge before Principal Magistrate Omar Jabang. Magistrate Jabang stressed that the case has suffered enough setbacks due to the several adjournments. He warned the accused person that this is the last time that the matter is being adjourned, and if their legal representative does not appear before the court on the next adjournment date, they will be prosecuted. The accused persons were granted bail in the sum of $150,000. According to the charge sheet, Yunusa Kasama, Karamo Sane, Siaka Jane, Ibrahim Marang, Dauda Fadera, Chindugay, and Jibril Juve in November 2021 at the GTSC depot in Kanifing Industrial Estate willfully neglected their duties, which resulted in the loss of a GR box of a Boss Mark Tata valued $1 million. The second vice chairman of the United Democratic Party Youth Wing has raised concern over the face-to-face quarrel between comedian Baba Jah and the former Truth, Reconciliation and the Reparations Commission's lead counsel Esa Fall, as he expressed his mind that he will not let Baba Jah and any other person hide behind the president or his associates to continue insulting and attacking their leaders because they think they can go free and move freely if they are above the law. Haji Drame further raised concern about whom might have been behind this famous social media comedian Baba Jah, who has seemed to have strong backing in what he is doing. His question came after a recorded video alleged to be sponsored by the National People's Party was shown where Baba Jah was seen insulting the former TRRC lead counsel Esam by false murder and further bragging to lock up Mr. Jah as he should rare touch him. Suare urged that this is worth questioning. In an interview with this medium, Suare raised too much concern in the way and manner the comedian was seen in the recorded video, where he was bullying, insulting, and continuing harassing public figures in the country's opposition parties with no step taken to address the issue. Suare outlined that the act was far from politics, adding that facing opposition leaders and publicly insulting their parents in the name of politicians, he said it has not to be thick-skinned. That is the uncountable, and this is an incitement of violence which can amount to political unrest in the country if not tackled. He further alleged that allowing this to continue and those doing it are in the fact members of the ruling party. That tells you the type of government we are having. They have no doubt that the National People's Party is behind this. Instead of condemning Baba just in terrible, horrible, and ruthless attitude towards Mr. Fall. You see the presidential advisor busy negotiating with the police officers to free Babaja. This tells us that this is pre-planned by them. He stressed that Babaja's action should be condemned by all, especially the party he belongs to instead of NPP. Cautioning him after the incident, they rushed to the police station to show solidarity to him, which is undone. This country belongs to all of us. We will not let Babaja and any other person hide behind the president or the associates to continue insulting and attacking our leaders, because they think they can go free and move freely as they are above the law, believing that if you touch them, you would be locked up, and if you take them before the law, they will be favored and will be rescued by the presidency. That is a serious nationality security threat. As we always say, a society where there is no justice, there will be no peace, he lamented. Following the redeployment of Pa Musa Jobate, former Deputy Director General of the State Intelligence Services, to the foreign mission as Gambia's ambassador to the Brussels, Belgium, Mr. Lamin Jadama has been appointed by President Adama Barrow to replace him as the agency's new Deputy Director General, effective July 2022. Mr. Jadama hails from Katamina village in the Nyamina West district of the Central River region, where he had served as a member of parliament from 2006 to 2016. Until his appointment, Mr. Lamin Jadama was the State Intelligence Services Director of Reforms and Special Assistant to the Director General. Deputy Director General Jadama is amongst the longest-serving personnel of the State Intelligence Services, having previously served as Commandant of the Training Academy, Director of Training, Director External Security and Cooperation, and the Director of Analysis, among other responsibilities. A dispatch from the country's spice agency states, Mr. Jadama has diligently served with the highest sense of professionalism, maturity, and loyalty to cover the last 5 years of reform come to bear positively on a variety of administrative, legal reform policy and other state matters, both inside and outside the country. He possesses great leadership and organizational skills, which has continued to contribute greatly to the ongoing reforms and orientations of the State Intelligence Services in the areas of policy formulation, training, external liaison, as well as rebuilding of trust with both public and private institutions and counterpart services. His proven expertise in country's matters and grasp of related policy issues, as well as his integrity, makes him a role model for the service and therefore competent and ready to move into position of Deputy Director General Deputy Director General of the State Intelligence Services. Above all, Mr. Jadama has over the years proven to be a team player, leader strongly committed to their mission and vision, which have earned him the respect of both junior and senior colleagues at the management level and counterparts in the outside the country, who will undoubtedly give him all necessary support in his new position. The State Intelligence Services Director General, Mr. Usman Sow, senior management and staff of the State Intelligence Services wish to deeply thank His Excellency President Adama Barrow for the appointment of Mr. Lamin Jadama as the new Deputy Director General of State Intelligence Services. By the same token, profoundly congratulate Mr. Jobate on his new appointment, whilst thanking him profusely for his dedication, his sense of duty, and immense contributions to the work of the State Intelligence Services. Those were the stories of our today's news bulletin, but before we take a leave of you, let's take a recap on our top stories. Senabu and 2 others charged with manslaughter. 7 GTSC staff accused of negligence resulting in loss of GR box worth $1 million. We will not let Baba Jah or any person hide behind president to insult or attack our leaders. As State Intelligence Services gets new Deputy Director General. Those were the stories. Thank you for joining us with your presenter, Mariam Gillen. Do have a nice day.